The ATS is Cadillac's answer to the BMW 3 Series and Mercedes C-Class. It's a brave move and a bold car, and I think the ATS has more than enough to keep up with its German competition. The ATS's ride feels more luxurious than it does sporty, but it manages to strike a balance of being comfortable while still being engaging to drive. The car is responsive and feels very planted. One of the ATS's only drawbacks is the Q infotainment system. Although the touchscreen interface is intuitive and the menus are easy to navigate, the haptic control system and lack of buttons for the HVAC system is not very user-friendly. Sometimes the buttons work and sometimes they don't. There's also no knob for volume, which is something automakers do that drives me nuts. All I want is real buttons. Is that too much to ask? The only things I'd ask for is a more aggressive exhaust note and a sport mode, so a driver can really dial up performance when the mood strikes. The ATS is a sharp-looking car, and if I were to choose between the ATS or the BMW 3 Series, I'd go for the Cadillac. Although its steering and handling aren't as fine-tuned as the BMW's, the ATS is more than sporty enough for most drivers' needs.